Hello everyone, start off by taking two sections of the hair from either side and tie it up at the back. Tie a low ponytail at the bottom and then begin to braid the hair after dividing it into three portions. Add a rubber band at the bottom and now roll this up into a bun. Next, take two sections of the hair from either side, tie it up at the back, more towards the right side. Then, for the next section, tie it up more towards the left side and then rotate this. Now, once you reach the bottom, begin to make a fishtail braid out of it. That is, make two sections out of the hair. Take small sections out of these two sections and make them interchanged right in the middle. Roll this up and then add decorative pins to it. Next, take a section of the hair from the side and then begin to braid it. Add a rubber band in the middle as such. Take a section of the hair from the right side as well and then tie a rubber band to it. Join them both at the back. Now join all of the hair together in a ponytail at the back and now roll this upwards. Add a decorative pin as such. Take two sections of the hair from either side, tie it up at the back, roll the hair in on itself. At the bottom, gather the hair together, divide it into four parts, and then make a braid out of it, including all four parts in one part. Now, after this, add bobby pins in order to make it stay in its place, and then on top of this, you may use a 4-pronged decorative pin to make it stay. Start off by tying a ponytail to the hair, divide this ponytail into two parts, begin to make a braid out of one of them. As for the second part, make a braid out of this as well. Crisscross it, interchange it, and then make it into a bun. Tie it up in place, fasten it in place using a bobby pin, and then add decorative pins all around it as such. Next, take a small section of the hair from the back and tie it up. After this, roll the hair in on itself. After this, divide the hair into two portions, taking the left section of it, pull it through the top side, and then taking the right section of it, pull it through the top middle. Divide the hair into two parts as such, and now begin to make a braid out of it. Make it into a fishtail braid where two of the sections are interchanged in the middle as such. Roll this upwards and then clip it up in place. Take two sections of the hair from either side, tie it up at the back, roll the hair in on itself, however do not pull it all the way through. Slightly lift it and then fasten it in place as such. Repeat this step about 3 or 4 times and now once you reach the bottommost section, continue to do this. Tie a braid at the bottom and roll this upwards. Take a section of the hair from the left and the right side, tie it up at the back, roll the hair in on itself. Divide the hair into two parts, taking the left section of it, make a braid out of it, and then taking the right section, make a braid out of this as well. Roll the braid up and then fasten it in place, pin it up onto their alternate sides, and then use a decorative pin in the middle of this. Next, tie a ponytail to the hair, add a hair stick in the middle, and afterwards divide the hair into two parts. Wrap these two parts around each end of the hair stick as such and join it in the middle at the bottom. Add a rubber band at the bottom as well, roll the hair in on itself, wrap it up and then pin it upwards as such. Use the bobby pin in order to fasten it in this place. Use a decorative pin on top of this. Next, divide this ponytail into two parts and then add a rubber band in the middle of each of these two parts. Roll it in on itself and then add a hair stick through it and then afterwards join them together. Lift the bottom part of the hair upwards and then taking the excess amount of hair that is present, wrap it around as such. Next, take two sections of the hair from either side, tie it up at the back. Right underneath it, take two more sections of the hair and tie it up. Make a braid at the bottom after dividing the hair into four parts as such. Roll it upwards and then pin it up in place. Thank you for watching.